guys, it's Sarah. Figured we could take a study break and I will show you a couple of stretches that might help your muscles deal with all the sitting. And if you're having any nerve trouble especially, it's good to take care of all that good stuff. So if you're getting any tingling in your hands or your legs or your feet, this is good stuff just to sit, maybe take 5 minutes for a couple self-care ideas I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk about real quick the nerves in our arms, which I love. I love the radial nerve. That guy comes down, mostly affects your thumb. Most times you're going to feel it primarily in the thumb if you're having any issues with the radial nerve. I'm going to show you guys glides for all these. This is why I'm showing you. So you know the radial nerve is mostly the thumb, a little bit of the index finger. The median nerve affects pretty much all the fingers except for your pinky. So you'd feel it at least halfway on the ring finger. And then the ulnar nerve is the one I'm actually feeling a lot because I'm resting my arm on the corner of my desk. So I'm feeling it mostly in my pinky and in my ring finger, and then a little bit along the side of my, outside of my arm. So you guys know which is which, so which one you want to focus on. So like for the ulnar nerve, which is that last one I showed you, I'm getting it mostly in my pinky, like alongside here. I feel it a little bit here and then a little bit in my ring finger. So I know it's my ulnar nerve. So the way you glide that is you pretend like you're a waitress and you've got your tray and you're trying to touch your fingertips to like where your neck meets your shoulder. You want to keep your elbow back, squeeze your back muscles. You can use your other hand to help push your fingers down. You might try turning your head down, up. You can also push your shoulder down. A lot of us tend to compensate. I know I'm guilty. Whenever I do this, my shoulder comes up. So you want to use your other hand maybe to hold that shoulder down. That could help. So I feel this in my pinky. And then as you're that waitress with the tray, pretend like you're sliding that tray out away from you. And do try to keep your elbow back and don't cheat like I like to. So I feel that. And then you can do your other side. Same thing. The other ulnar nerve glide that I know of, and it doesn't really work for me so well, but maybe for you, is the Batman when you were a kid. So this should also get the ulnar nerve if the other one doesn't work for you. The median nerve, like I said, is mostly going to be like what you feel going up into your index, your middle finger, and then half of your ring finger. You're going to feel most of your hand with the median. So there's a couple glides for this one. I'm going to show you one right now while I'm in the seated position. And it's funny, you just pretend like you're backhanding a midget. So you just bring your hand back and then you want to backhand that midget behind you. So you would go down and back. So down and then you're backhanding that little midget guy behind you. So you might feel that one, and I'll show you another one for that in a second. And then the radial nerve, like I said again, is mostly you're going to feel it in your thumb. Most people have the issues there. I actually have felt radial nerve pain along like this side of my thumb here before too. So if you have that, then you might want to try what's called the waiter's tip. So you would go, and they call it waiter's tip. It's like you're a waiter, waitress walking away from your patron and you're like expecting them to give you some money. So you're reaching back. It's similar to that median one. But you go back and you're going to go like waiting for that tip. So give me my tip. So it's a little different than the median one because the median one is you're going back and you're backhanding. The radial one is like, I'm wanting that cash. So you go back. You should maybe feel that. The more you exaggerate the turn of your arm, you could play with like head position and maybe turn away, look down. If nothing else, it's a nice stretch for the neck. So the other median nerve one is if you have a wall nearby. I'm going to take you with me here. You put your hand on the wall. So I'm just kind of reaching back, putting my hand on the wall, and then get your palm as flat as you can. Hopefully you can kind of see this. And you're going to turn your body away. And I actually really feel that one too. So a lot of times it's not just one specific nerve. It's probably going to be a couple that you're going to feel. And you're probably going to have some tight muscles that creates the nerve issue in the first place from sitting and typing so much and then the added stress and all that good stuff. couple other things you can do to take care of your hands and your nerves in your forearms is self-massage, trigger point massage. It's been real effective for me, for my patients. So lots of options. You can grab a golf ball, you can grab like a dryer ball like this. You have these types of things. This is you can see this SKLZ trigger point. I got this on Amazon for like $10 or something. You have your foam rolls. These are great. You have also, not just that, but you can use stuff around the house. I mean, I bought these fancy tools, but you can accomplish the same thing basically with like the handle of a butter knife, and just put a little, if you have like an oily lotion, this is actually, they call this is Rock Rub by Rock Tape. And it's just like this is the best medium I have actually found for using these types of instruments. So at home, if you have something, maybe even like coconut oil, that works really well. You just scoop out a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. And you could just stick it like on your forearm and just really get in and massage some of those tight muscles. It'll feel like a gravel road, but that's okay. You're not going to cause any damage. It's actually good to loosen up all those tissues so that the nerves can glide like they need to within those tissues. So tools, like I said, are great. If you want to try a little, like a trigger point massage, you can just roll that around on your palm. Maybe you would roll it onto your forearm like that. You could even do a pin and stretch, we call it. So like, let's say I found a really good point right here, then I can just move my wrist and just pin that and stretch it. And that kind of gets things to loosen up too. Same thing with foam roll, if you have that, same idea. And then this cool skills thing is nice too. Also, I like this one because you can get up into your neck. Like if you lay down on it, it just stays in place, and you can really get your suboccipital muscles like right around the top of your neck where it meets your head. It's pretty cool. So some of you are saying also that you have some tightness in your hamstrings and in your butt. So you probably already know the figure 4 stretch. We all, I feel like, know this one. But what I find works better for me and a lot of people is if you go onto your back, take your knee and take it across your body like you're trying to go to your opposite shoulder. Grab a hold of your ankle and then pull that also towards the opposite shoulder. So my right knee, my right ankle are all coming towards my left shoulder. And honestly, I feel that a lot more than I feel this one. You can also, of course, do this. Those are all good, but I really like the going across the body better. Another good stretch is you start here in this regular figure 4, and then I call it a tipsy 4. You just bring it over. So my right foot is on top of my left knee, and I'm gonna put my right foot down on the floor, keeping that figure 4, and I feel that stretch all through here. So we're probably all really tight from that, from sitting so much. So hopefully that helps you guys. I know sitting is hard on the body, but those are just a few ideas to help. If you need any other ideas or if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. Happy to help.